What's going on, YouTube? Trucker named Leo here. I'm in Schrodenberg, Texas, heading to California. Yeah, still in the truck. This is my third week. I'm at 124 hours now, so that's pretty good. I'm in level 4, so I'm trying to get through these levels. I ain't gonna lie, I'm down to get into my own truck. Try to do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? It's been a really good experience so far. I've gotten lucky. I got a good trainer, good guy. Seen a lot of good stuff out here on the road, so that's not bad. Had a lot of fun so far, and you know, I just want to put a little video out there. I should have did a video about level 2 and 3, but I do apologize for that. I've been kind of busy driving and, you know, learning everything with the Qualcomm. There's a lot to learn, man. It's not just driving a truck. Learning all these new roads and highways and everything. So I do apologize for that to my viewers. But I will do some follow-up videos talking about level 3 and level 2. But I think it don't get real until you get into level 4, the ending of level 3 and level 4, you know, and I don't know about level 5 yet, but we will get there. Whew. Man, I got so much to talk, but I only got 5 minutes to do so. That's all I got left on my break, and I got to get back on the road. Head out to California, going out to Los Angeles, first Arizona, then Los Angeles. Then hopefully I'll get a trip to go to Florida, man, so I can see my son and my girl. I miss them a lot. But yeah, you know, for those of you that are, you know, coming out to Stevens, you know, Stevens works. It's a good company, man. It's a good training program. You can get through this program with Stevens. You'll pretty much get through the program with anybody else, because it's the longest in the industry, and to my knowing, the best. I've never been to any other company, but from what I hear, you know, Stevens is a pretty good training company and a good company overall. The training's easy. You know, it's just a lot of driving. You know, I'm doing 8 and 10 hours a day. So, you know, I'm trying to get it in, so I'm trying to get these hours up so I can, you know, get out of this thing. Plus, I'm trying to beat that record at Stevens right now. Some dude did it in 27 days. I'm trying to see if I can do it before that. So I don't know. It looks promising so far, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. So far it's good. I've seen a lot of weird shit on the road. I ain't gonna lie. You see a lot of good people. I've met a lot of good drivers from other companies and also from Stevens. They got nothing but good things to say. Thinking about doing this contractor division thing, but you know, I'm gonna wait a little bit so I can get some knowledge on that first before I go in and hang myself. So, but yeah, back to the training thing. You know, if you're coming to Stevens, keep your head up. You know, it's really not that hard. The Qualcomm thing, it's a little. I don't want to say frustrating, but it's like you got to remember to have a meeting with them every time you get out of this truck, whether you're going to go fuel, whether you're going to go pee, whether you're going to go poo. Anything that you do, you get out of this truck, you better have a meeting with that Qualcomm first. I'm calling mine Petey, so that way I try to remember, because I've jumped out the truck and, you know, go to the bathroom, go do something, and I come back and my trainer's like, did you put yourself on break? I'm like, yeah, no, I forgot to do that. So that's really important. You got to stay on top of that, because from what I hear, the fines can be hefty, you know, over 2 minutes that you jumped out the truck and didn't put it in there. So that's something that's important that you may want to also keep in mind and, you know, try to remember. So, you know, always remember, have that interview with Petey before you get out of the truck and when you get back in. The online courses, they're easy. They're not hard. You know, it's all pretty self-explanatory. I mean, they're telling you the answers and everything, so don't get frustrated with that. And if you do, usually the videos are pretty short, so you could just re-watch the video, write your answers down from the wrong ones that you got at the end, and just keep it moving. You know, it's not that bad. Before you know it, you'll be at, you know, 139 hours on your way back to Stevens, so then you can do another 3 days of grad class before you go and get into a truck. But it's all worth it. You know, remember, we're all doing this for our families and our children, and to better ourselves and, you know, and have a better life. Hopefully by this time next year I'll be able to do a video on how my life has changed. and how I've changed my son and my girl's life. So hopefully that'll work. But either way, this is the end of my video. I gotta get back on the road, so be safe and keep it going.